Good morning, everybody. This is KC with Kinetic Karma. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a minute. I'm trying to keep my promise and do a video at least once a week. I think I'm doing it. So this is day 7 of healing and manifesting. It's a series. I'm doing 10 days. But actually they are weeks because I've changed the format from days to weeks, so 10 weeks. But one reading per week so that we can get a chance to really use the energy and the information that's coming out of these readings. It's pretty deep. I'm using the Chakra deck and the Mystic Mudra deck as the basis for these readings, in addition to other, oracles or tarot card readings as I see, as Spirit leads me. So let's, without pause, get into it. Mother, Father, Spirit, please allow me to connect with the people who are tuning in to this video so that they may be touched in some way and be guided in a higher light, that they may have access to information that they didn't have access to before they came to this channel and listened to this information. Mother, Father, Spirit, we appreciate everything that you give us. It may not be for everyone to get or vibrate with the whole video, but please, Mother, Father, if possible, allow each person who tunes into this channel to be tuned in to a vibration that is higher than the one that they're at, that would allow them to see something new, different, and be something new and different that would totally be in their best interest, in the interest of all involved. Amen. Okay, so today, I'm going to start out with the Chakra deck. Spirit, please give us some cards from this deck to let us know what chakras and energies we're dealing with and how that will best use the attention so that we can manifest and heal our lives in a most powerful way. Today is February 20th. It is the first day that Mercury has gone direct. Yay! I'm so happy about that. Y'all don't know. So we've got 4 cards that came out. Let's see. This is too many. So basically, I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to go over them quickly. We have 3 cards that are related to the sacral chakra. So it's very important to focus on the sacral chakra, which is one of the lower chakras in our system, in our energetic system. And I'm going to read to you some things about that. And then we had come out the crown chakra and the navel solar plex chakra. So actually 4 cards for the lower chakras, navel and sacral. Sacral being the dominant one, and then one for the crown, which is the one at the top above your head. So that's very interesting. Let's see what we got here. We got Camel, we got the information about the sacral chakra, and we got Eagle. Okay, so I'm going to start reading the information about the sacral chakra. Here in this body are the sacred rivers. Here are the sun and the moon, as well as all the pilgrimage places. That's so interesting. I have not encountered another temple as blissful as my own body. Sahara. That's a quote. That's interesting. He talked about the sun and the moon tarot, because that is exactly the tarot that I was thinking about using along with this reading today. So that's very very interesting. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time because I did it such in a weird way. Here in this body are the sacral rivers. Here are the sun and the moon, as well as all the pilgrim places. I have not encountered another temple as blissful as my own body. Sarah. Sarah. The second chakra, the sacral chakra, is the focal point of emotion, sexuality, and creativity. It governs our senses of self-worth, how we relate to others in sexual as well as non-sexual ways, and the confidence we have in our own creativity. This chakra concerns emotional flow, feelings, fluidity, and openness. The essence of the sacral chakra is that of water, always flowing, never static. It represents grace and acceptance and ability to go with the flow. The color is burnt orange. The element is water. So you all could be dealing, or you could have an abundance of water in your astrological chart, or be dealing with someone who does. And it may be, they're telling me, overwhelming you. The amount of emotion, the amount of water that you're having to deal with at this time. That is a very highly emotional charged situation. Location is the lower abdomen, lower back, sexual organs. Associated body parts are hip. Okay, they're also telling me that, so if it's not an overabundance, it could be an underabundance, but it's a balance issue that is present for sure. Some of you, it's over amount of water and the things that go along with that, and some of you, it's the lack of water and the things that go along with that. Either way, the sacral chakra is totally like out of balance. It needs to be centered. Okay, so the location, lower abdomen, lower back, sexual organs. Associated body parts, hips, lower back, sexual organs, bladder, kidney, stomach, body fluids, tears, urine, blood, menstrual fluids. Basic issues are pleasure, sexuality, sensuality, emotions, intimacy, warmth, creativity, and confidence. The gemstones and the crystals are moonstone, orange tourmaline, tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is also good for protection. That's one of my main stones for protection in my book. Flower essence, basil, hibiscus, and lady slipper. Essential oils are jasmine, rose, and ylang-ylang. Ylang-ylang smells so amazing, and it is a really awesome oil to use if you want to attract a lover. In my book, that's just my opinion about ylang-ylang. Foods are liquids, water, juice, and teas. Okay, so that is the sacral chakra. And the two poses we have are eagle and camel. This is camel, and this is eagle. Eagle, stand with your feet together, back straight and spine elongated. Bring the left arm under the right, crossing both arms at the elbow. Place the hands together, palms facing in. Pull upper arms to the chest and bring your hands towards your face. Bend both knees slightly to assist with balance. Gaze at the spot in front of you and breathe deeply. Slowly cross left leg over the right thigh. If you can, wrap your left foot around the right ankle calf. And in other videos, this pose came up, and I always say, before you start to try to balance yourself on one foot, you want to align yourself and tense your body, especially your abdomen, your stomach muscles, because that's your center of balance. And if you try to do this pose without tightening and pulling in your abdominals, it's not going to work. Okay. Bend the right leg a little further. Spine remains straight and hips are forward. Breathe deeply and hold the pose for 10 to 15 seconds. If your balance falters, concentrate on your breath and focus on the spot in front of you. Release and reverse the pose. Repeat on both sides once more. And the mantra for this pose is, I am able to surrender my fears. I am able to surrender my fears. I am able to surrender my fears. The benefits of this pose are: strengthens the abdominal muscles, brings a fresh supply of blood to the sexual organs and kidneys, firms the upper arms and stretches the shoulders, opens the hips, and strengthens the thighs, calves, and ankle joints. And it increases concentration. Sacral. Second card for sacral, or second asana for sacral chakra is kneel with your legs hip width apart. And as a caution, anyone who can't do these poses or any variation of these poses, you can always do a meditation imagining yourself doing these poses. And for our purposes, that'll work. Okay. So don't do anything that's beyond you. Don't do these exercises without consulting the proper medical professional. That's a disclaimer. And be kind to your body. Okay. Kneel with the hips, kneel with legs hip width apart, toes curled under the heels. Place the hands on either side of the lower back, fingers pointing down. Pull up abdominal muscles and move hips forward as though pressing against an imaginary wall. Neck in line with the spine. If you are a beginner, stay at this point until you feel comfortable. Figure 1. Inhale and lift out of the chest. Exhale and slide hands down buttocks and backs of legs and onto your raised heels. Inhale and exhale as you continue to push the front of your thighs, hips, and abdomen forward. Beneath, breathe and hold the pose for 5 to 30 seconds. Come out releasing one hand at a time. Slowly bend forward and bring your forehead toward the mat. Extend arms in front of you, palms down, buttocks rest on the heels. Figure 2. Advanced practitioners may wish to perform the pose with the tops of the feet resting on the floor, hands grasping the heels, such as in figure 2. And the mantra for this one is, I am in tune with my emotions. I am in tune with my emotions. I am in tune with my emotions. And I want you to ask yourself, what is it going to require of you that you can be in tune with your emotions? First, you might have to notice your emotions. You might have to be willing to acknowledge your emotions. What's going on emotionally? What are you feeling? A lot of times we block out what we're feeling with external things. It could be work, it could be drugs, sex, alcohol, it could be anything. But we use those things sometimes to block out our emotions because we don't want to feel, because if we feel, it might take us back to some traumatic event in our life that we really have spent all our lives blocking. So there may be some really heavy stuff coming up for you at this time, related to not this very moment, but something that happened way back when that was very traumatic for you, that you've been stuffing and running away from, not wanting to deal with, not wanting to go through the process of clearing that trauma out of your body, however you do that. I am in tune with my emotions. Okay. The next card is an asana, and the pose is archer. Stand with this, and this is for the solar plexus. Stand with the spine erect and feet about 3 feet apart, shoulders down and away from the ears. Turn your right foot 90 degrees, Left foot about 30 degrees. Keep hips and shoulders facing forward. Bend the right knee, lowering the hips about a foot. Bring your arms straight out in front of the chest, making a fist of your hands. Inhale and pull back with the left hand as far as you can with comfort, as if pulling the string of an imaginary bow. Bend your right knee a little more and sink down. Make sure your right knee is positioned over your right ankle. Otherwise, you're going to hurt your knee. It's possible that you could hurt your knee if it's not positioned correctly. Okay? So you want to make sure that the right knee is positioned over the right ankle. It's a very, if it's not, it's really easy to injure your knee. Find a target and fix your gaze upon it. Breathe slowly and deeply into the center of your chest. Engage the abdominal muscles by pulling them up and perfect the pose by pulling back slightly with the left hand. Shoulders remain down and away from your ears. Hold for 1 minute, making your breath long, slow, and deep. Lower your arms and strengthen your legs. Reverse direction and repeat on the other side. Repeat once more on each side. And the mantra for this pose is, I am powerful, brave, and focused. I am powerful, brave, and focused. I am powerful, brave, and focused. That's somebody to be dealt with. No joke. The benefits: increase concentration and focus the strength of the nerves. Increase concentration and focus and strengthens the nerves. Improves physical and mental strength and power. Tones and strengthens the leg muscles and opens the chest and shoulders. The last asana we have is to do with the crown chakra, and there are two poses. So, and they're pretty easy. They're not too stressful. It's called, what we're doing really is it's a breathing exercise with an asana. So it's the breath of balance. Sit with your legs, feet comfortably crossed at the ankles, spine extended, shoulders down away from the ears, eyes closed or downcast. Figure 1, extend arms to the side with fingertips touching the floor. Figure 2, inhale and raise both arms above your head. Bring the fingertips together above the head. Turn the palms out and exhale as you lower your arms, bringing fingertips to the floor. Repeat this motion in coordination with your breath as you visualize diamond white violet universal energy streaming from the crown of your head and surrounding your body. Continue inhaling and exhaling as your arms up and down. Let me start that over. Continue inhaling and exhaling your arms up and down for 1 to 3 minutes. So what they mean is, as you're going up and down, you're inhaling and exhaling as you're moving your arms up and down. And the mantra for this one is, I am balanced between earth and heaven. I am balanced between earth and heaven. I am balanced between earth and heaven. Amen. So that completes our chakra cards for today. I'm going to absolutely take advantage of the synchronicity of the sun and the moon and use the sun and the moon tarot deck. And I want to do a Celtic Cross to see what we get today. Mother, Father, Spirit, please allow those tuning in to get information through this Celtic Cross, further information about how best to deal with what it is we're doing, or have the energies that we're dealing with today, how to best heal and manifest for greater good in our lives. Mother, Father, Spirit, thank you for allowing me to connect to my guides and the guides of those tuning in. So the position card is the Hangman. What's crossing the position is peace, or Two of Swords, a decision. So somebody is, someone is in Hangman mode, which means they're not going one way or another, and it's time for a decision. What's in the subconscious or the foundation of this cross is the King of Cups, which is someone who is very loving and attentive and giving. What is in the conscious position or the crown position of this reading is pleasure, Six of Cups. Wow, this is about love. What is in the past position is judgment. So there was a judgment. And in the future, near future position is the Prince of Wands. Somebody who's hot to trot. Young and hot to trot. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, how you view yourself is the Five of Wands. There's a conflict that you're having. There's strife, conflict. How others see you is the Princess of Cups. Young love is what they're telling me. How your hopes, your greatest hopes and your greatest fears are the High Priestess position. You want to know everything, but yeah, you don't want to know everything. You want to know and you don't. Yeah. And the outcome for this reading is the Devil, Capricorn energy. Now, we're going to clarify. And I'm going to use, well, actually, let me just see. Hangman, decision needs to be made. There was a judgment in the past which brought you to the Hangman position. Now there's another decision to be made around love, an offer of love that's coming in that will bring pleasure. It feels like a masculine energy that's coming in to a feminine. And it's going to create, or how you see it is it's going to create conflict. I'm not sure if this masculine energy that is the Prince of Wands is a past lover or new lover. We'll see. We'll get clarification because of the Devil. And then how others see you is love to offer. And in the there's something with this High Priestess going on that's not seen. So and I'm seeing that it's magic. It's dark magic. Someone's doing dark magic on someone. Someone's doing a lot, like too much behind the scenes to influence something that they have no damn business dealing with because it's not theirs to influence. And that's why we have the Devil energy in the outcome. And I feel mad as I'm saying this to you. I don't know why, but let me get another deck. I'm going to use the Kipper deck to clarify some of these cards. Spirit, please clarify, first of all, I want to clarify the Devil energy first. The Devil card, Capricorn energy. The Prince of Wands, for your information, when I say astrological signs, I'm not an astrologer, but sometimes I'll just say them out so that it lets you know who you're dealing with or who you may be dealing with. Sometimes you won't know that they have this heavy in their chart if you don't know the chart. But the Prince of Wands, That's a fire sign. It could be Sagittarius, I think Gemini or Leo. And Leo is standing out to me. But let me clarify this devil energy, please. The devil energy is in the form of an official freaking person. Okay, so there's someone who's an official who's doing some underhanded stuff. Okay. They're trying to perpetrate something that is not true. Trying to pull one over on somebody in some type of official way. Okay, could have to do with the legal system. It could have to do with money. It could be many things, but definitely there is an official involved who is outside of what he should be dealing with. He's dealing with something, trying to manipulate something that's not his to do. His job is to do his job, but no, he's manipulating. Okay, so let's see further about clarification about this high priestess as it relates to this official person, please. Please comment on the high priestess. What is this official trying to hide, trying to manipulate that he has no business doing? A gift from the universe that is supposed to be coming to you. Well, Mr. Official, Mrs. Official, you can't manipulate stuff coming from the universe because that is beyond your pay grade. Let me happily say that. Woo, I'm mad. Okay, calm down, Karen. There is a gift from the universe that's trying to come to you, is being blocked by this official with this devil energy. But don't worry, not to worry, because you can't, some people think that they can control all, that they could do what they want because power corrupts and total power corrupts completely. But, the bottom line is that if God, the universe, wants you to have something, then you're going to have it. So not to worry about whatever these narcissistic, psychopathic, crazy, egotistical people are doing, because it can't touch you. It can't touch you. So that doesn't mean that you can like relax by any means. You need to stay on guard. You need to stay on your game and keep the faith. And if something you're doing is not working to shift this situation, then try something else. It may be not doing anything, or it may be asking, Spirit, what is it that I need to do? And so I want to say that. I want to go to Spirit under the strife card. Please clarify, what is it that we need to do in order to heal and manifest what it is we want in this situation that is being blocked by this official person. That is courthouse. Take it to the courthouse. So you're going to have to win it on a legal platform. So you may need to get a lawyer who is on your side, and you may need to understand if your lawyer is on your side, because every lawyer you get may not be working in your best interest. Only you know what your best interest is, and that needs to align with the actions of your representative, whoever is representing you, whether it's a lawyer or somebody else. It needs to align. And so clearly the issue is a courthouse issue. It is around an official person with devil energy. And so you need to take it to the courthouse in some shape or form and uncover or let it be known what it is that is happening in some shape, way, or form. Okay, So please clarify the Prince of Wands, which looks like a Leo energy to me with all of this fire, somebody coming in the near future, has to do with occupation. Clarify occupation, please. And imprisonment. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I really don't know. So this could be several ways. It could be that you feel like your position and how whatever it is that you're doing or involved in, that there's something illegal about it. You know it or you don't know it, and it could wind you up in jail or imprisonment. You feel like you can't go anywhere, and it's going to turn into a legal battle. And because of the legal battle, this is another scenario. Someone could go to jail. Someone could be imprisoned because what they're doing in their occupation, there's some undercurrent to it. And it's going to come out in the legal system. Ooh, that doesn't have a lot to do with love. Let's go to the love part. King of Cups at the bottom, at the base of this reading. Ooh, lovers, I like that. So this reading has two components. One is clearly there is an official component that has to do with court and legality. And then two, there is the love side that has to do with lovers and relationships. Now, it may be that you're in the process of a divorce and that you have a lover and you're trying to get out of this, get out of your divorce, but there's a lot of tricks and games being played. Please clarify the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is the main female, which I think are the people who are watching this reading, either the main female or the main male. It could be gender switched, okay? Whatever position it is, you know your life. So if you're the main male and you have a divorce going on and you feel like you're being tricked in the legal system, then that's you. Or you could be the main female in that occurring, okay? Wow. 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 Okay. Spirit, I'm going to shut this reading down because I got some stuff to do. But Spirit, please advise what overall is it that the viewers need to do or pay attention to? That is community. Overall, you need to keep your focus on community. And I'm not clear what they mean by community, so please clarify. I want to clarify the community with the Psychic Tarot. Spirit, please clarify what you mean by community. Solitude from community. I'm not sure. Okay, what it's saying is you want to take a closer look overall at what governs community. Because what's in the background of the Solitude card is a pillar of society, is what they're telling me. And the information in this book that is open, you have the information available, but you have to take time out to understand how society is functioning in some aspect that has something directly to do with what the situation is that you're dealing with. So you need to become you are in the hermit mode, which is the solitude, and then you're going to need to look at the whole, look at how it supports the community and make a decision based on that. And it has directly to do with your life, with the main woman, okay, and the gift that the universe has for you. I feel like, I thought I was going to be finished, but I want to do one more deck, which is the Rebel deck, because this reading needs some levity or some of this energy. Make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop fucking yourself. Stop taking yourself there. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. And that goes back to me directly to when I was starting looking at this devil energy in this official person and how pissed I was getting about that. So you need, if you're getting upset, if you're getting way emotional, if your emotions are out of bound, do something first of all to calm the hell down. Whether you got to take, a bath, a salt bath to get that energy off of you, sage, whatever it is you do to calm the hell down, you need to stop and do that so that you can think clearly. And then you need to do what you need to do in a very clear, precise, logical manner to handle what needs to be handled and to offer your love to the person that you want to offer your love to. Okay? That is pretty much the reading. I'm going to close out with the Mudra deck as I always do. Spirit, please give me a card for the overall reading, pose, card, information to close out this reading. Okay, the card, ooh, my cards want to fall. The card I have is wide-legged forward fold, and it says, I am whole and complete. I am whole and complete. I am whole and complete. You have everything you need to be victorious, to receive the gifts that Spirit has for you. And no one can get in the way of that. What Spirit has for you is yours, not anybody else's. And I don't care how manipulative people want to be, who they think they are, what kind of power they think they have. What's for you is for you, and you need to have faith in that and stand in that completely, and then act accordingly. I pray that you guys be safe and you have a powerful, victorious day, or week, should I say. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Ciao.